I've had this question asked a few times, so I'm going to break it down for you. How much do you actually need to travel to make the Platinum card worth it for you? Part of this is just going to be simple math, and the other part is going to be your own perceived value. Let me break it down for you. So if you don't know, the Amex Platinum card in Canada comes with an annual fee of $799. Yeah, it's no joke. But that fee does come with a few guaranteed rebates that you get every single year. So the first one is a $200 travel credit. This can be used for any flight, hotel, car booking, anything that you book through the Amex travel portal. You can also get it as a $200 statement on your card if you're savvy enough to Google refundable hotel trick. And second is a $200 annual dining credit. This dining credit, though, is for select restaurants in select cities. So also make sure that you can go to one of these restaurants before you get this card. I'll put the link in my bio of where you can find out what restaurants in what cities. Because if you can't use that credit, you're basically losing 25% of the value of this card right off the bat. You can use these two credits every year, so that's $400. That brings the total annual fee down to $399. Okay, so here's where the perceived value comes in. To make this card worthwhile will depend on how many times you visit a lounge and the value of those lounge visits. That will determine if this card is worth your while. So I'm just going to first break down some lounge programs and lounge access with this card so you can understand the value that you're really getting out of it. First off, you can't enter an Amex lounge without a high-end Amex card like the Platinum. So if your heart is set on visiting one of those, you'll need this. Again, perceived value. So there are other lounge programs like Priority Pass and Plaza Premium. Priority Pass has a $99 US membership fee, and then it's still $35 US per visit. They also have a Plus membership. It's $279 US and comes with 10 free passes. Completely pointless. The Amex Platinum comes with Priority Pass. For Plaza Premium, the rates vary by country, but you can expect to pay about $35 US if you buy a pass ahead of time. And Platinum already comes with this program as well as a benefit of the card. So let's just say on average, it costs you $35 US, which we can estimate 50 bucks Canadian, every time you want to enter a lounge. So the simplest math here is basically taking the $400 you have left, dividing it by 50, 8 lounge visits per year for you to break even with this card. So if you use a lounge pass on the end of each trip, meaning you use one in the airport before you take off for your trip, and then you use one in the airport when you're coming home from your trip, that's 4 trips per year that you need to take to break even. Or 2 trips if you have a partner that you travel with. If you have connecting flights, you can use it on those, and now you're using it more than once on a single leg. There's also a lot to be said about the comfier seats and the quieter space that you get when you're in a lounge. As well, some lounges also give you shower access, which is really nice on a long trip. Some do actually have really amazing food and drinks, and then there's some others you look at and you go, well, at least it's free. My partner and I are lucky enough to travel more than twice a year, so for us, this card is a no-brainer. But we also only have one between the two of us. There's really no need for each of us to have this card, especially at that fee. And one last thing to add a little more value, it does come with Amex offers. So you actually are saving money by using those as long as you need the things that you're buying. So technically you'd need less lounge visits to actually break even. So hopefully that helps break it down for you a little bit. If you are thinking about getting the card, there is a referral link in my bio if you'd like to support the work I'm doing here. Follow me for more travel tips.